00 Core said, "Morning Rob, cool hot beverage." Quick Smoke said, "WTF Rob, do you ever take a day for yourself?" 00 Core said, "Morning everyone cool."
Good morning, Mikey
Core
and Zero.
said, "Morning Mikey cool."
I do take a day off, Mikey. That would be Tuesdays. And
Quick Smoke said, "Morning."
welcome aboard, guys. Hope you're having an excellent Saturday morning. As you may have heard me say last night in VG's stream, I damaged the library in my EMB while I was trying to update it for Skyrim, and the download did not go smoothly.
Quick Smoke said, "Not that I don't enjoy seeing you handsome old fart face."
Well, I appreciate it. So I decided to go with something that the community enjoys instead of having nothing to put up. It's going to take me about 24 hours to reconstruct the old library and reinstall it. And it's actually running on my laptop.
Quick Smoke
the reconstruction
said, "I think I did hear you say that."
It was definitely an oops. I accidentally closed the program while I was in the middle of updating and completely demolished the library. And the only way to fix it is to
Quick
reconstruct.
Smoke said, "I'm sorry, dude."
No, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was in a lot of pain from my test yesterday, and I should have known better than to try and do it while I was in that condition.
Invad 3
I'll be right back
RDIZ
to the screen,
said,
and then we'll get started on Parsons. Mr. Diz, welcome aboard.
Asriel Gaming
Hey,
said,
Asriel, welcome
"Afternoon."
aboard.
00 Core said, "I'm tired, was up until around 4 AM trying to fix my audio settings in XSplit because I have not done any of that since the last time I had to restore my system. Hot beverage." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "Hey RP, hey folks." 00 Core said, "Morning Diz cool." 00 Core said, "Morning Asriel cool." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "Evening evening."
Sorry about that. Just wanted to grab my omelet bite and Monster so I could shut my door and
abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning.
get started
Though
here.
several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Yeah, for somebody who's in a hurry, you're really long-winded.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
There.
Fuck was that?
I'm feeling eyes on my back. Safety off. I think we have company.
Trying to not do that
004
because it's explosive.
Rob, regarding my last comment, have you noticed that XSplit has become more sensitive volume-wise? I
Yes.
noticed that I have to have my game volume nearly null now to hear my voice over it.
I had to turn my personal volume all the way up.
I can't see! Wrong day to piss me off!
I was just starting to have fun.
Were you? Were you really, McCready? Reduces Mirelurk damage. Oh, sturdy combat armor left leg. I'm collecting combat armor for McCready.
Said, okay, so it's not just a me thing. Good to know. Tears of joy.
No, XSplit has been, every
We never
update,
used this wing.
it's been a
Nobody's
little
been in
bit
here for decades.
more and
There's
more
no telling what we'll run into.
sensitive to, the input volumes.
A mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom
Yeah.
floor. Come on.
We should get the heck out of here. Now would be good.
He ever tells us anything.
Those mercs put up a good fight, huh?
Yeah.
Not exactly
so
the
dead.
pushover, promise.
Stop getting in the way, Jack.
Won't take long.
God, Jack. You spend more time in the way than McCready does, and he's good at it.
Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, check DC 0. Odd Noble. Said, morning everyone, hand waving sun face. Lurking. Scrounging up breakfast cooking. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, or I threw you in my death factory. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, JK. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, XD. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, hey Noble.
How are things in the far side of the world today,
Said,
Diz?
yeah, I was up until early this morning trying to get my audio balance fixed. Tears of joy. I hadn't done anything with XSplit since my last system restore. Hot beverage. Slacker _E. Said, hi Rob. 00 Core. Said,
Slacker,
and yes,
welcome
I know,
aboard.
Diz, I will get there. Was still chatting here, slightly smiling face. 00 Core. Said, morning Slacker cool. Slacker
How many of
_E.
these bastards
Said,
are there?
0 Diz Noble Mikey. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, sup Slacker Jax. 00 Core. Said, yo, Odd Noble cool. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, open mouth smile. I was just joking. 0. Quick Smoke. Said, hand waving.
That's creepy.
We already killed everybody else. Why not you two?
More of them?
Algoon Gaming.
Like it hurt.
Said, hey RP and all in chat. 0 0
Hey,
call,
Alhoon, welcome
said,
aboard.
I know you were Diz and I was just giving you shit back tongue out. 0 0 call, said, Morning Alhoon cool.
Getting bad vibes from this place. We shouldn't be here.
Good.
Slacker
The old utility elevator
_
is
we
still working.
said, Hi Alhoon.
Think you can win this? Huh?
We pretty much already have.
This will take us to the basement.
Isn't this where we talk about Batarians or something?
Basement.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
You said everyone I see, right? I see you. Oh, combat armor.
I don't like this one bit. What the hell's all this science junk doing here?
It's a fucking asylum. What do you think they have here?
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so
Have fun
much
with
to
this junk.
teach me.
I have no
Once I am
idea
free,
what any of it does.
I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Shit, they're breaking through the security doors. Hurry it up!
I'm opening the main door. Hurry!
You'd best hurry it up.
Coming in!
Stopping you if he gets in here. Apparently, even
Slacker
the simplest
_ we
task was beyond
said, Oncoming fist light skin tone
That's
free
it.
Lorenzo. Fight
I
the
can
power.
feel my strength returning. Now, I will finally be free.
Still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the field. Still moving. Kill them, quickly!
How did that miss?
Nothing can hold him. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done.
Hell yeah.
To me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremlin generator
Bingo.
to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do
Yeah, hold
the
on.
right
I'm making
thing.
sure I get all the
0 0
mysterious
call,
serum.
Door.
said,
And let me
Literally
out.
every single
Please.
time I hear
Just
the name
open the door.
Lorenzo I am reminded of the movie Lorenzo's Oil. True story. A rather
Set the other
sad
3
one but a
generators
good
and I
one.
can end
Cool hot beverage.
this. 2 more to go. Hurry! We're running out of time.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
That's it. Don't worry. The Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
He just destroyed you.
Goodbye, Father.
And I'm gonna take your clothes. And your whiskey.
You want to carry all that stuff? Just let me carry.
There we go.
And your journal. Oh, you're gonna carry some stuff. Come here.
Hey,
What do you?
I got all this combat armor for you.
00
What
Core
do you want?
said, "Sir, I'm just curious what happens if you keep the artifact from his head instead of giving it to the sun." Thinking face.
You can't take it off of him.
00 Core said, "And can you use it?" Thinking face.
You can't take the artifact.
excuse me.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
What would he have done if he'd gotten free?
Oh, he
Slacker
would have
underscore
killed both
E
of us.
said,
And then the rest
"Give
of my
him
family.
Lorenzo's suit."
And that would only have been the
00 Core
beginning. His
said,
crimes back
"Ah,
when he was
dang
free. It was
disappointed."
only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly have no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
You don't need me anymore.
No, without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
No, I'm not gonna give him Cabot's suit. I've got plans for that.
Oh man, this thing was blown to bits.
Skinny boy here needs to
Hawk
get some fatigues.
said, "I would so have sex with Emma Jean."
That's the way to enter the room, Hawk. Good morning. How are you today?
Odd Noble said, "Lol."
Welcome aboard, Hawk and Odd. Need to find somebody in fatigue so I can get McCready out of that ridiculous outfit he's in.
Hawk said, "Good morning, hippie Santa."
I knew that wouldn't take long.
Slacker underscore E said, "I can't see Hawk. Whitey didn't like the comment." Hawk said, "Hello, Odd." Zero Core said, "Morning, Hawk. Cool hot beverage."
Oh, right arm. And maybe right leg. I think I didn't get him a right
Bald
leg.
Girl
yet.
145 said, Hello RP, happy Fallout Saturday, smiling face with open
Hey,
hands.
VG, welcome
Zero
aboard.
Zero Core said, I can see all of them Hawk's messages, slightly smiling face. 00 Core said, VG smiling face with open hands.
Might have
Slacker
some fatigues
underscore
in
E
the,
said, Hey hun. Invad3RDIZ said, Howdy Mork and VG smiling face with hearts. Hawk said, Hello Zero. Vault Girl 145 said, Hello Hun Hearthawk, Zero smiling face with open hands and is smiling face with open hands. Slacker underscore E said, I had to switch to live chat to see it Zero. Alhoon Gaming said, Hey VG. Hawk said, Hello VG and Slacker. Vault
yes.
Girl 145
Everything I'm looking for while
said,
we're here is one of those
Hello
funny-looking
Alhoon.
hats.
00 Core said, Ah, that's why. Okay, Slacker, tears of joy.
Top chat, because everybody knows that you
00
really,
Core
really
said,
don't want to.
Yeah, top chat only shows what it thinks are messages. You would highlight disappointed, so stupid pouting. Invad3RDIZ said, Mr. Hoon.
Because everybody wants to see just some of the chat. Alright, come here.
Hey,
Yeah, what?
Alhoon Gaming said, Hey Dizzy.
You're going to put that on. That, and that.
Hawk said, Everybody knows Hawk and YouTube have a love-hate relationship. Invad3RDIZ said, Zero, wait till you see YT new update, you gonna cry. Hawk said, I love to hate them. Vault Girl 145 said, lol.
And I'll take all of this stuff because we're here and I can put it away.
Zero Core said, Here are the two things that if YouTube would get right would let them crush Twitch once and for all. 1. Get rid of top chat. Continued. Zero Core said, 2. Make it so that when you have to restart your stream it's still the same stream like it would be on Twitch. Slacker underscore E said, As overlords go, I prefer YT to Microsoft. Zero Core said, If they could do those two things they could absolutely crush Twitch, tears of joy.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen though. Unfortunately. They seem more obsessed with rolling out new rules than fixing anything in the system.
Slacker underscore E said, Most Twitch people are YT banished refugees.
A lot of them are, yeah.
Trufflat said, "Yo, RP buddy. 00
Hey,
core
True, welcome aboard.
said, "Oh God, slacker rolling on the floor laughing." 00 core said, "Morning True hot beverage."
Buddy. What you
Trufflat said, "Hey now slacker, I have a Twitch account, ha ha ha." Vault Girl 145 said, "Morning True Heart." Trufflat said, "Hey a 0 beer mugs."
I have a Twitch account too. That doesn't mean that it's not because I don't think I'll get banned from YouTube at some point.
Trufflat said, "Hey VG Heart." Slacker_E said, "YT rules are 80% government compliance and 20% for increasing revenue."
Well, the weird part is a lot of YouTube rules ignore laws, which is weird. You know, it's like you can have a signed release from somebody for, like, if I did an interview show and I interviewed you and you signed a release saying that I could use your interview, so I have your signature on paper saying that you agreed to be on camera. I put the video up and you contact YouTube saying, "I don't want that." YouTube will make me take the video down or give me a hard strike if I refuse to and take it down for me. Because it violates their policies.
So much history will soon be forgotten.
Because you don't want that to be up. Even though you said I could record it.
We learn history lest it repeat itself.
It's really weird. The way they do their policies. Yeah. God help us, True. Well, it's going to depend on how many beers you've had first, right?
Said, "God help us if I ever got interviewed, lol." Alhune Gaming said, "Negotiations are in process for me not to be a silent partner tonight." 00 Core said, "You know I was going in to change my settings so that people can see who I subscribed to in YouTube, and once again YouTube has subscribed me to people I have never heard of and had to unsubscribe pouting."
Yeah, I just discovered I was subscribed to several channels I've never heard of. It's really annoying when they do that. One of them that I'm subscribed to, I mean, I subscribe to several news channels. One of them is WPIX back in New York. It was a channel I grew up watching, you know, so it's kind of fun to watch news that I grew up with, right? And
good to see you again. Here.
Said,
all of a sudden,
"Lol."
I'm subscribed to the Granny News Network. Some woman in the lower Idaho gathers news stories from around the country and reads them while showing random pictures of quilts and artwork from the local trailer park. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And why am I getting
Core
notifications
said,
from it? And then I
the
found out
Grimy News
that...
Network rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor
And then I
laughing,
found out
rolling
I'm
on the
subscribed
floor
to it.
laughing.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I think it's time for us to start Automatron. You ready to do some Automatron? You want to go save Ada?
Hawk said, I'll
Yeah.
pee into the kinky granny shit.
Right. Alright, there's the bad TFL, so...
Zero Core said, OMFG, Hawk, rolling on the floor laughing. Slacker_E said, those are called hard recommendations, Rob.
Hard recommendations. You are subscribed to this channel now.
Core said, rolling on the floor laughing.
We noticed you have a white beard. You will now subscribe to all these channels that are old people giving out news, and this old person does knitting, and this old person does cooking, and you're subscribed to all of them now.
We've got to see what's inside this place.
No, we're not going in. All of my subscriptions are gaming and or tabletop gaming related. Video and or tabletop gaming related. And yet, that's what they decided I needed.
Bringing pain. Last mistake you'll ever make. Find anything useful on him?
Yarp Stelstra said, will you comply? Core said, oh Rob, what did you think of that video I shared with you in DMs? Thinking face, or had you already seen it?
I had already
Thinking
seen
face.
it. I had already seen that. I don't know if you saw...
Core said, assuming you got the chance to look at its slightly smiling face.
I did get a chance.
Core
I did
said,
get a chance to look.
hello Yarp, cool.
Hello, Yap. And I did get a chance to look. And I had already seen it. But did you see
Core
that
said, wow,
LMG put out a new video?
Of joy. Yarp Stelstra said, I screamed the whole time.
Hey there.
Good scavenging and busted robots if you know what you're doing.
Slacker_E said, if you think about it, the entertainment value of YouTube is pretty high for something you don't pay for.
It is.
Consider how much time we spend here. Slacker_E said, hello Yarp.
I can salvage a lot from this one.
He just took everything out of that damn robot. I'm glad I got there before he did.
Core said, yes, and I commented on said video saying I cannot take him seriously when his description on that video is still pushing his merch and sponsor links trying to sell you shit. Hot beverage.
I'm sorry, you can't fault his links being in the description because it's still a business.
Yeah. Okay. What do we got here?
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting.
Said, I have to watch a 30-second commercial on ESPN site I can't skip, just to watch a 15-second game highlight.
Oh, I hate that.
Trufflat said, I need to get on board with the merch.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering
00
sadness and
call
anger at the
said,
loss of my friends.
yes I
It may
can,
sound
it's a
strange
common
coming from a
courtesy
robot,
in the
but they
creator
remain
space to
family.
unmonetize
Again,
those
I thank
types
you
of
for your
videos
efforts.
and not
I
push
knew
your
they would
merch,
thank you as
etc.
well.
It's like an unspoken rule, rob hot beverage.
I'm sorry.
Invad
for your loss.
3RDIZ
This
said,
is the third time
yes,
we've been
true.
attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
They must be targeting you for some reason.
Probability is high that I am part
Invad
of that reason.
3RDIZ
Besides myself,
said,
Jackson
start
also
by buy a
created
shirt
Troy,
from me
Hertz,
XD.
and Porter. Our built-in modifications would be desired pieces of salvage. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the
Trufflat said,
Commonwealth.
lol
If only
Invad
we had made the
3R.
decision to leave.
Invad 3RDIZ said, have about 30 new designs going to post in this weekend. Slacker
cool.
_E said, I'm still shopping Diz, lol. Invad 3RDIZ said, what I have balls to say it.
I hope I didn't
Trufflat
You couldn't have known
said,
something like
30
this
wow.
would happen.
The
Orion
probability of
Nadu
attack was high.
said,
I should
hello.
be forced
Orion.
departure. In recompense, I will seek
Welcome
justice
aboard.
for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader. the Mechanist.
00 core said, noise
You'll need help
is
if you want
cool.
to succeed.
I'm aware of
00
this. You have
core
shown willingness
said,
to aid others.
hello
I ask
Orion
that you
cool.
please assist me in stopping this mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit
Orion
my goal is
Nadu
twofold.
said,
Stopping the
how are
mechanist
you
both
doing
protects
today?
the Commonwealth
Slacker
and allows me to
_E
avenge my fallen
said,
friends. I
Orion
won't
hello.
rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Are you sure you're up for it?
Yes. I will not rest until the mechanist is stopped.
Yeah. Let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
00 core said, many creators will be giving Linus a bunch of shit for monetizing that video and pushing his merch and sponsor links. It is heavily frowned upon in that community.
Zero.
Hot beverage.
I don't believe that's
Orion
true.
Nadu
They already
said,
they already
Sup,
posted a bunch
Slacker
of
in
crap
Bad
talk
3RDIZ
while
said,
the
happy in Bad
they were
3RDIZ
offline.
said, love how fast you're gaining subs. 00 core said, basically they see it as an insult when you monetize, apologize, etc.
The interesting takeaway here is all the channels that were jumping on them while they were in the middle of a
Trufflat said, really?
shutdown.
Zero core said, wow Fembot can't pronounce apologies.
She can when you spell it correctly. General Atomics Factory.
Trufflat said, ha 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 ha. Slacker_E said, apple pierogies?
Apple pierogies? Yes, please.
00 Core said, oh, I had an extra tears of joy.
Yes, you did.
In that 3 RDIZ said, true check DC. Trufflat said, I will
Alright.
invad 3R.
Where do we want our robot workbench? We could do it up at Starlight Drive-In, but that's going to be like our Castle North position. So I'm going to have to do a lot of building up there. I've already got so much built at the castle as it is, so I don't want to do any more building there. So I guess, yeah, the robot workbench will have to go at the Starlight. What's that, Lieutenant? You're still on post-breakfast nap time.
General.
Yeah, I still haven't done anything with you people. I know. Alright, let's at least get rid of some junk cars and put a robot workbench up. Because we're going to need a robot workbench pretty soon in this DLC. What is Ada's perk?
Trufflat said, I need post-breakfast nap time lol. 00 Core said, post-breakfast nap time? Thinking face, what is the reason for that? Just curious, slightly smiling face.
The pups, if they don't lay down for like an hour after nap time, they
00 Core
tend to have...
said, or is that Lieutenant? I hear whining in the background.
That's
smiling cat with heart eyes.
That's Lieutenant Ripley, yep. If she doesn't lay down for like an hour after breakfast, she tends to get excited and potty in the house. But if she lays down for an hour after nap time, then she stays on her regular potty schedule and
Orion Nadu
doesn't have
said,
that problem.
Glungus.
Glungus? Don't know that word.
Zero Core said, oh well, then I can see why you force her to take a nap indeed. Hot beverage. Trufflat said, so that's why I always potty in the house. I always thought it was cause I was drunk lol. Bald Girl 145 said, exploding head, you scrape the speaker's fearful face loudly crying.
I want to know why there's 10 millimeters laying everywhere. Are they just killing fools and leaving them laying around?
Core said, according to Urban Dictionary, blungus is a latex glove filled with colored water. Tears of joy.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but, thanks. We need wood. Sacrifice the trees.
Trufflat said, exactly VG.
Yeah, I know. You guys don't like it when I get rid of stuff that normally can't be easily replaced.
Said, I always cringe when people scrap world things in the game, probably more so since I don't run building mods.
Some of that stuff can be replaced. Now see,
Alhune Gaming said, why do you not just use God mode when building?
Because I'm actually playing the game and I don't like being in God mode when I'm playing. Because then I'll forget and I'll go out in the world and I'll be fighting and shooting and not taking damage and not spending bullets.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Alhune Gaming said, understandable, that has happened on occasion to me.
Yeah, if I was just doing a building stream, I wouldn't mind going into God mode just to do the building. But, being it's an actual playing stream, I'll forget, and I don't want to forget and take advantage of the world.
Orion Nadu, said, "So what are your top 3 favorite video games?"
Well, Fallout 4 is definitely one of them. Star Wars, anything Star Wars. Is definitely in the number 1 slot because I play every Star Wars game I can get my hands on. And they all have a different place in my heart. Don't scrap the projector screen.
Said, "Fallout, NV, 4 and Skyrim."
And I'm really loving Horizon Zero Dawn right now. I can't say it's a favorite yet, but oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous, and the interface is very well made. So,
00 Core said, "Oh, by the way, because of how toxic LMG fans are, at the end of my comment I said, before all you foaming at the mouth LMG fans come at me, suck it. 'Cause I don't check the replies to my comment."
well, you see, when you talk like that, you're kind of inviting people to be toxic. I'm not saying that they're right to do so. Don't get me wrong, but if you're telling them, "Oh, because you are this way, you can suck my left nut," all you're doing is being toxic before you get anticipated toxicity from them, which is in and of itself toxic. I always assume I'm going to be met with the attitude that I give them, not the attitude
Trufflat said, "Sometimes it's definitely a fine line. I was just talking about this with a friend yesterday. Sometimes I fall off that line myself, but I tend to always find my way back."
It's hard. And it's I'll be honest with you, it's hard to be kind about it too.
Alhoon Gaming said, "I don't have favorite games, I have favorite series, Resident Evil, Zelda and Fallout." Slacker_E said, "Death threats, sounds like my Facebook." 00 Core said,
that's one of the
I don't know if you knew this, Rob, but the LMG community is well known for death threats to anyone who goes after Linus. Hot beverage.
Well, guess what? The LMG team received a large number of death threats while they were on hiatus doing their team building.
Trufflat
so
said, "I'll take them 0.
It's not like you're getting any sympathy here. And You're not talking about the...
Orion Nadu said, at 00 Core Blungus, the fat rolls on the side of your body.
Ah! Yeah, well, I've got a few of those myself, so... And again, it's easy to...
00 Core said, at Orion Nadu nauseated face. Trufflat said, lol.
It's not always... cut and dried where the bad guy is all I'm saying.
I have more fat rolls in my head, lol. Orion Nadu said, that what it means, lol. I am the author of the word. Orion Nadu said, Edo, why I'm proud of it. Trufflat said, rolls, sure love me some rolls. 00 Core said, my point, Rob, was that was why I told him to suck it, because I know they threaten to kill people for coming after Linus. Slightly smiling face.
You know, I can understand your feeling on that, but again, you're feeding. All right, this needs nuclear material. How do I not have nuclear material here? I scrapped all those nuclear barrels.
00
Fiberglass
said, and since I never check replies to my comments unless I want to see the replies, I won't see the death threats. Tears of joy.
Aluminum.
Orion Nadu
Oil
said,
and gears.
anyway, I will leave y'all to talking about what y'all were talking about.
Games. Fiberglass, aluminum, gears, and oil. Games. Yeah, right now I'm doing fiberglass, aluminum, gears, and oil.
00 Core said, I actually do get what you're saying, Rob. Slightly smiling face. I get it. I'm feeding them more fuel, I know, but I just couldn't help it. Tears of joy. Trufflat said, careful, Zero buddy, some people take things too serious sometimes.
Do the waddle of shame. Should have done this near the workbench. I feel old. Oh, nuclear material. And I can't run again?
Trufflat said, I know because I've been that guy.
I should be able to build though. And then I'll have a robot workbench, and I can put my stuff into it. Yep, it's easy to
00 Core
to make
said,
the wrong comment.
Ice hot beverage.
But anyway, games. If you look at my my playlist, you'll see pretty much games that I love. What am I carrying that's
Trufflat
so damn heavy?
said, more importantly, how is the struggle with the retirement paperwork, RP?
Still in a holding pattern, which is still pissing me off. It's just one of those things that you don't get answers until there's movement. Either the packet's going to go in front of a judge.
Said, I think I'm just as pissed off as you are. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's either going to go in front of a judge or they're going to send me the packet. And at this point, I don't care which they do. I just want them to do it.
Oh, Rob's retiring. Exploding head, you mean you had not retired yet? Exploding head in your condition? I'm kinda surprised, actually. I honestly would have thought you would have...
I should have been allowed to retire back in 2007. I instead was given a medical discharge instead of retirement. So in order to correct this, Congress ordered the military to reevaluate all medical discharges for retirement.
It just frustrates me that you have to... Said, I agree with that sentiment at Trufflat 100% hot beverage.
And when I did my reevaluation, even though the VA says I am 100% disabled, and not only am I 100% disabled, I'm not allowed to work, the Army only changed my disability rating to 20%, and that does not qualify under their retirement system, which is bullshit. So the next step was put my case in front of a judge, showing all of the evidence that the VA used to establish that my disabilities are all service connected and that I'm 100% disabled. Which the Army made my lawyer jump through hoops for 2 years to get access to, and just before they were giving them the information,
said,
the Army changed...
20% disability, the Army is only going to pay you less, or around $1,000 a month. Trufflat said, that's not enough to live on.
Well, this is where it gets weird. Just before they were going to hand over all my documents to the lawyer, the Army changed the rules so that only I could get my documents. So then I had to go through all of the steps my lawyer had spent 18 months going through the different records branches and going through the same waiting periods they did, because the record searches have 90 and 120 day periods where they're allowed to take to do the record searches. So they went through that whole thing.
Said,
hey,
hi RP.
BK, how's it going? So I went through that whole
Barbarian
thing
King
and handed over
said,
all my paperwork
Hi True,
to my,
zero hot beverage.
To my lawyer, and then they needed the same information from the VA, and the government tried to tell them that they were going to need the same kind of restriction.
Said, Yo Barbarian.
Where only I was going to be allowed to give it to them.
Said, Hello Barbarian King Blueheart. Slacker _E. Said, BBK, hand pink waving. 00 core. Said, Ha 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 Rob, you almost said, Hey RP, rolling on the floor.
Yeah, I
RP.
was actually reading
00
Barbarian's.
core. Said, Hello BK cool. Barbarian King. Said, Hi VG Blueheart. Alhoon Gaming.
But
said, Hey McDonald's. Barbarian King. Said, Hi Slacker Cowboy Hat Face. Barbarian King. Said, Hi Alhoon K.
But yeah, while I was getting ready to go through the same process with the VA, Congress stepped in and said, no. He signs an authorization and the lawyer can get it because that is the government policy and always has been. And lo and behold, they finally authorized my attorneys to gather my documents without me having to handhold the whole situation. It took about 4 more months to get the documents.
Exactly.
Once I had the documents in my lawyer's hands, they did a telephone interview going over where in Iraq I was, how long I was there, types of injuries I received while I was in deployment, types of injuries I received while I was stateside, and when that was all said and done with,
3 RDIZ said, Howdy King smiley face.
They assigned a lawyer to put the packet together, and then they informed me that it could take up to 2 years before that packet would
Barbarian King
receive consideration.
Said, Hi Invader.
And that was not quite 2 years ago. That was this coming February will be 2 years. And they said if they determine that it is not suitable to put in front of a judge, they will send all of my paperwork to me, and I can choose my own attorney to litigate in court. Because basically what the free lawyers are doing is they're looking at the paperwork and saying, if this is going to get rubber stamped by a judge and automatically approved, we're going to put it in front of a judge. If it's going to take weeks of actual trial time where it's going to accrue lawyers' fees for actually standing in front of a judge and arguing, they don't want to spend that time because they're dealing with something like 80,000 veterans who are being assisted by their office. They can't do that for all of us. Hello, Lyrical.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, Hey, RP, hello everyone in chat. Smiling face with open hands to all.
Hey, Glantry, welcome aboard.
Said, Good morning Saturday everyone in chat. Slacker _E. Said, Hi Lyrical. Barbarian
what
King.
What am I carrying
said,
that is so
Hi
damn
Lyrical
heavy?
Winking face. 00 core. Said, Lyrical smiling face with open hands.
Alright, that's...
Slacker _E. Said, Glantry hi. Barbarian King. Said, Hi Mage. 00 core. Said, Hello Glantry cool. Lyrical Moon Raven. said, hello, Glanati. Invad 3 RDIZ, said, hey you lyrical hey Pat.
Oh, those are 25 pounds each. I need to dump those. Now I'm better. I'm just like carrying those around thinking of them like jumpsuits. You know, maybe 2 pounds.
Vaultgirl 145 said, hello mage and lyrical smiling face with open hands.
So now you're up to date on what the procedure is for somebody who is forced to go the hard way through Army retirement. It's not fun. Now then. I am going to go... I think I'm going to go over to the brewery. Or the brew pub, or whatever it is there. The brewery. We'll go to the General Atomic.
Trufflat said, have you ever contacted DAV RP?
I'm a DAV member.
00 Core said,
there's a
I
limit
will
to
never
what
get
they can
used
do.
to hearing how horribly veterans are treated no matter how often I hear about it. It just doesn't make a damn lick of sense whatsoever. Pouting. Trufflat said, okay.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
Zero Core said, by that I mean it doesn't make a damn lick of sense that you guys are treated so poorly. Hot beverage.
No, it does not
Trufflat
make
said,
sense that
I
we
wasn't
are
sure,
treated
bro.
poorly, but in a kind of bizarre way, it makes as much sense as anyone else.
Lantry Mage said, here mug 00 Core.
Oh, thank God the Brotherhood are here to crash a fucking vertibird on me.
Trufflat said, it makes as much sense as socks on a rooster.
Pretty much. In a kind of perverse way, it makes sense, though.
00 Core said, right true tears of joy.
Look at the way they've treated veterans all along, and
Trufflat said, or the god-awful pineapple on pizza thing.
no, that has never made sense.
Zero Core said, I take offense to that one at Trufflat hot beverage. I'm a pineapple pizza lover, yummy face, drooling face. Barbarian King said, "New." Truffler said, "Man face palming, sorry for your lost 0 lol." 00 Core said, "Pineapple on pizza is extremely delicious." Drooling face. Lyrical Moon Raven said, "I agree." 0.
No, you managed to only make me stand.
00 Core said, "The sweetness of the pineapple perfectly complements the salty cheesiness of the pizza." Drooling face.
You're not going to convince me. You're not wrong.
Trufflat said, "No." Lyrical Moon Raven said, "More like it complements the meats."
Look, I like pineapple just fine. When I want pineapple.
_E
When I want pizza,
said,
I
with
want
some
pizza.
salty toppings like cheese and pepperoni, but clashes with other toppings. Glantry Mage said, "Angry, what really gets my goat is these number biggers who steal glory from real vets." 00 Core said, "Yes, that too." Lyrical Drooling face. Barbarian King said, "For me it just makes the pizza uneatable. What a waste." Quick Smoke said, "I can't be friends with either of you anymore."
We may have an enemy nearby. You regret this.
Yeah, the Stolen Valor people really burn my fucking... Way too many people are
00 Core said, "Rolling on the floor laughing, Mikey rolling on the floor laughing." Barbarian King said, "Hi Smoke."
I've lost them, ma'am.
Quick Smoke said, "Hey King."
I've got nothing.
Slacker_E said, "We probably all agree about anchovies."
I normally order my pizza no fish, no fungus.
00 Core said, "Well, I guess if we all get together at some point, me and Lyrical will have a whole pizza all to ourselves, then tongue out tears of joy." .00 Core said, "Anchovies face vomiting, face vomiting, face vomiting, face vomiting." Lyrical Moon Raven
Anchovies
said,
are for Caesar dressing.
www. Slacker. Lyrical Moon Raven said, "Hey, Mikey." Slacker_E said, "Lol, right 0. Quick Smoke said, "Lyrical love." Trufflat said, "Yeah, Stolen Valor is a joke, but sometimes I actually have sympathy for some of those videos I've watched, only sometimes, like the ones that have disabilities or things like that, I mean." Lyrical Moon Raven said, "Heather will join us." 0. Slacker_E said, "Anchovies are for sperm whales." Invad3 RDIZ said, "Sup Mikey." Quick Smoke said, "Hey Fizz." 00 Core said, "Oh awesome. I knew there was another reason I liked Pixel Tears of Joy."
Engaging hostile target. Target down.
00 core.
Does anyone know what
But
Ada's
you know,
perk
with
is?
my memory, I can't always remember what those reasons are. Tears of joy, just that they exist. Tears of joy.
That's it.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, "What's not to love about her?" Zero Core said, "Fair point. Lyrical Tears of Joy." Lyrical Moon Raven said, "I get it. I'm biased. I married her."
Welcome to the General Atomics Quality Assurance Department. The assurance functionality is up to our high standards. We must run a few tests before we turn you to your caregiving.
00 Core said, "Tears of joy." Trufflat said, "I saw you on last night. Smoke almost jumped in your world, but figured you were building."
Need any components? I have some to spare.
I didn't ask for any, but thanks.
First, we must test your discipline.
Lantry Mage said, "ADA is your first robot that you're supposed to build her up as a badass." Quick Smoke said, "I was, but it would have been okay." Trufflat said, "Was just messing around and doing challenges."
Please punish the child accordingly.
But does she have a does she give you a perk is the big question.
But once Jackson spotted the Mechanist robots, he turned us around immediately.
And if she does, what is that perk?
Quick Smoke said, "I'm just working on dailies ATM for about an hour and 30 minutes if you want that plan." 00 Core said, "Oh yeah, at Quick Smoke whenever you have recovered and are ready for that get together in pot with me in Alhoon, just let me know and I will be there." Winking face. Quick Smoke said, "Okay, cool 0. Trufflat said, "Yeah, I'll probably jump on in a bit. I'll come and find ya."
Did you hear that?
Damn it.
Resistance is futile.
It's futile?
Time to end this. Violence protocols engaged.
child needs
Let's take them out.
Trufflat said, I like how you use ADA for cover lol. 00 Core said, ha ha ha, violence protocol engage. Ha ha ha, I love hearing her say that, rolling on the floor laughing.
I only crouched behind her a little bit. Oh, you did a good job getting over here, Ada. I'm impressed.
Trufflat said, keep telling yourself that RP lol. 00 Core said, tears of joy.
Blasphemy, there was no cola in that machine. Alright, we go up to... Starlight. If she doesn't have a good perk, I'm gonna go back to traveling with McReady. Because he doesn't have a good perk either, but... At least I had planned on being with him.
Glantry Mage said, she has Ada's sympathy, plus 3-0 against all robots, after restoring order in the mechanism.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to using...
Yeah?
Hey.
How may I be of service? Did you retrieve something from that
00 Core said, I have a suspicion that if they could have gotten permission without paying a fortune, I bet they would have had crazy glue branded glue bottles lying around the wasteland. Tears of joy. 00 Core said, because they sure seem to love their super glue in this game, rolling on the floor laughing.
If they could have used crazy glue, they definitely would have. That's why there's so much Wonder Glue laying around.
Are you sure?
While there's only a 78.3% chance that I'm correct, I'd like to point out that it's the only lead we have.
Let's just hope it's safe.
I share your sentiment. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. To maintain peak efficiency, I strongly recommend that we remain together until a radar beacon is successfully installed.
Heads up.
Yes, ma'am?
Ada?
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
Time to operate.
Just be certain you don't disconnect anything essential while you're rummaging through my circuitry. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Glantry Mage said, plus you can add mods to here to hack, pick locks or add steal KTH bonus to you and her.
Are you gonna come up here or what? I gave you a ramp and everything.
Heads up.
What can I do for you?
Go check that out.
That's not going to happen.
Really? You witch. Do they have a wide ramp?
Trufflat said, I'm trying to plan a trip to Vegas next year RP. By then I think I'll have my overland rack and tent lol.
I don't think you want a tent out here. And if you want to sleep in a desert, that's up to you, man. But if you're coming to Vegas, I highly suggest a hotel room. All right, let's see. I'm going to redistribute the walls here a little bit.
Glantry Mage said, if you get on the computer she will be where you want her. As you work on her. Slacker_E said, cyanoacrylates were discovered in 1942, so product placement for superglue would have been possible. So Bethesda lost a payday from BF Goodrich. Trufflat said, I would be okay, I'm good, it's going to have onboard air when I'm done. Trufflat said, lol slacker. Slacker_E said, not to mention all those S tires around the Commonwealth.
I need Robotics Expert 1 to make a stealth array.
Barbarian King said, Slacker guess they weren't stuck on that idea.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Zero Core said, Smurf. Trufflat said, I have a friend that just had to do desert training again last month in Death Valley. I feel sorry for his ass lol. Slacker_E said, right BK.
Oh, I hated doing the desert training.
Trufflat said, "See, I'm okay with the heat. Now the snow and cold can kiss my ass." Lantry
What
Mage
does she have here?
said, "I like the Mechanist quest line, because
does
you can mod both
41,
Codsworth and Curie,
27.
before she becomes a synth."
She's got the better hand. Let's give her a little bit of armor. That's true, you
Barbarian
can
King
modify
said,
Codsworth this
"Yay,
way,
Cod
can't
can
you?
be a tank." 00 Core said, "I'm the exact opposite of you, true. Give me all the snow and cold weather. You can have all the heat waves." Hot beverage.
He's got the right-hand laser. Can I make it stronger? 4127. Can't really make it stronger, can I? Ooh, 4140. But that's a scatter laser. 4130. Ooh, a nail gun. There we go. An unstable explosive minigun. But it might break when being used. Don't want to do that. I can't do that because I don't have the fiber optics for it.
Lantry Mage said, "Turning Codsworth in Badass Wars Sentry Bot and Curie into Assault Bot is a lot of fun." 00 Core said,
I'm gonna give him a nail gun.
"Besides, at least when it's 20 below I don't have to worry about getting arrested for streaking, unlike if it's say 110 above. Tears of joy." Lantry Mage said, "Guitar." Trufflat said, "The funny thing is most people don't realize when it's 110 and you have a good amount of clothes on, you're really not as hot as one would think."
No, you're really not.
Slacker_we said, "True. I saw an article that said Elon Musk wants his new truck to be built to 10 micron precision. I calculated that to be 0.0004 inch. Are microscopic body panel tolerances possible? Lol."
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Trufflat said, "No."
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Look alive.
I'd be a moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected
Zero
and software
Zero
is
Core
updating.
said,
And installation
that
complete.
depends on your
Analyzing
constitution,
mechanism
to be
hardware.
honest.
The
At
radar beacon is
Traflac,
receiving a strong
take me
encrypted
for
signal,
example.
but I
If
can't
it hits
determine the
80
source.
I'm getting sick and starting to feel like I'm going to puke. Disappointed. Slacker_E said, maybe in the microchips, dude.
Do you think the
Traflac
Mechanist knows
said,
we're tampering with
unless
the beacon?
he's trying to
I've
make a
already
truck
added
out of a
fail-safes to ensure
spiderweb.
my location is secure and prevent any unintended commands the signal may issue. Unfortunately, one of that will help us determine the signal's source.
Damn. Then we've hit a dead end.
Not necessarily. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Which means the one I
Slacker
destroyed isn't the only
_E
robo-brain under
said,
the Mechanist's control.
don't get me started on that truck. Looks like a 6-year-old designed the body. Zero Zero Core said, make a truck from a spider web. What? Exploding head.
Are you sure this'll work?
I've calculated a 96.9% chance of success. Given your capabilities, I believe the odds to be in our favor.
Looks like it's robo-brain season.
At least until our mission is complete. I'm uploading the location of the robo-brain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
In that case, I'm going to want somebody capable of taking a bullet for me.
Look alive.
Yes.
Hey, Ada.
Zero Core said, oh hey Rob, what armor is that helmet part of?
How can I
Thinking
assist?
face, cause I really want to
It's time
use
for you to
that
go.
during
I
my
prefer
next
to remain by your
playthrough of
side.
this game. Greater than cool. Traflat said, funny thing Slacker, I bet that truck has the same radar pattern as a bee, so he could be onto something.
What armor is that helmet? My helmet? This is the Cross Institute Expedition suit. It's a mod that took the concept art suit that showed the kidnapping of Shaun, what the Institute and Kellogg were wearing when they did that.
Slacker_E said, yay, it may be able to evade police radar.
I'm gonna go get
Traflat said, lol.
McReady. Because he takes a bullet better than anybody.
Zero Core said, oh it's a mod. Cool. Later on I will have to DM you to get the info for that. Tears of joy.
Yeah, it's a cool mod. The helmet actually has several choices for add-ons. So you'll see me when I aim my weapon at people, at enemies. It adds the recon dot above their head. That's from the helmet, not the weapon. I don't have recon scopes on my weapons. It's from the helmet. I just have to find McReady. For all I know, he's swimming right now.
Zero Core said, oh sweet, cool.
You get several options for what the helmet does. I chose the recon. It could also do nothing. It doesn't have to have a function. Where are you at, McReady?
Slacker_E said, the Mechanist helmet is pretty good. Looks silly though. Better to mod a bandana with ballistic weave to look cool. Glantry Mage said, I like your castle.
Thank you. I actually modified
Glantry Mage
a
said,
build
the
that
mods look sweet.
I modified a build that Alhoon did. Because I really liked the way he did it. Alright. I didn't see him on a run through.
Slacker_E said, it's a Tudor castle.
There he is.
Hi.
Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
The building pieces come from
Sounds like you had a rough time of it.
Castles in the Sky.
That's putting it mildly. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best
I think
place
this
for me
is
to set
the
up shop.
this is
Diamond
the
City's
first
goons would've run me out of
affinity
town, and wandering
conversation.
the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Glantry Mage said,
Caps aren't worth
Renaissance
risking your
style
life.
Easy
castle.
for you to say. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
I hope you aren't in trouble.
No, not really. But I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you.
Slacker_E said,
Idiots you saw me
you should
talking
make
to
Mac
at the
pay
third
rent
rail.
on that armor.
Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
I wouldn't trust those guys, even if you paid them off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
Hi.
There you are. I almost thought you forgot about me.
Time to hit the road.
About time. I was getting bored.
Alright, you're with me, right? You're with me? You're with me, right? Yes, okay, you're with me. It's nighttime, though, isn't it? Yep. And nighttime means bedtime. We'll go over to the Mass Pike interchange and take care of Whitlock and Barnes for him, though. I think it's far enough away that when we fast travel over near there, it'll be daylight. He almost got outwitted by a door. That would have been bad. Alright. Poseidon Reservoir is the closest to it. We haven't been there in a while, so there'll be
Slacker
ferals
_
nearby.
said, hating MacCready is like hating Will Wheaton. You do, but you don't know why.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure I know why I hate Will Wheaton, though. Every time he opens his mouth, he reminds me, so. And the answer's always the same after he opens his mouth. Shut up, Wesley.
Oh, shut up! Arm's bleeding pretty bad.
Well, why are you blowing up cars?
Slacker _ said, you're just supposed to.
Worth wasting my bullets.
Glantry Mage said, rolling on the floor laughing. 00 Core said, I know exactly why I hate Will Wheaton rolling on the floor laughing. Barbarian King said, I like him, runs to hide in corner, shelterin'. Trufflat said, oh, God, I should be at work, my dumb ass just ordered Gilly from Amazon. Lol.
Why would you order a ghillie suit from Amazon? Mass Pike Interchange.
Glantry Mage said, instead of shut up Meg, it's shut up Wheaton. Slacker _ said, the camo true. Zero Core said, I don't actually hate him though. In fact, I don't truly hate anyone. Even when I say I hate someone, I don't really hate them. But that doesn't mean I don't hate their actions. Hot beverage.
Yeah, I don't actually have any hate. I used to have a lot of it, and I buried it with the man who caused it.
Alright, unlocking barn should be here. Let's take him down.
Kill him like you mean it!
Damn. Well, you're starting to have fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that you have that that plasma rifle. Because this pistol was just pissing off that Deathclaw.
Who? That's how we do things around here.
Take him down!
00 Core said, I used to be a very hateful, vengeful, spiteful person when I was younger, but I eventually grew out of it. Hot beverage. Quick Smoke said, see, that's why I tend to lean to the dark side. I have anger, and anger leads to hate, and hate leads to the dark side.
Where's that light?
Trufflat said, crap, I'm dark.
Thanks for
Trufflat
following
said,
me that closely.
I
dude.
need Dr. Phil. Lyrical Moon Raven said, astonished face Mikey's a Sith. Exploding head.
I think we're all Sith.
Slacker_E said, I was called dumb when I was young, but I showed them.
It's easier if you use the stairs, dude.
Barbarian King said, avoid the dark side, use a torch. Quick Smoke said, yes, I even have the Sith code book.
Dude, you just fell off the elevator?
Trufflat said, I feel ya slacker.
Yeah, guys, hold on. I have to go back down and get fucking McCready.
Can't find him. Damn it.
00 Core said, I
Stay
will
on
say
this
this,
time.
though there is still a part of me that could easily take joy in the pain of others. However, I keep that part buried way down deep inside my soul. Hot beverage. Lyrical Moon Raven said, I need to make more cookies. With all these people on the dark side, I think I'm going to be busy. Lantry Mage said, open mouth smile. Barbarian King said, lol lyrical winking face. 00 Core said, lyrical tears of joy. Trufflat said, lol lyrical. Trufflat said, my dark side doesn't actually like cookies. Can we have ice cream instead? Rocky Road is definitely my favorite.
Analyzing hostile. Calculating kill probability.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, looks like I will have to go shopping. 00 Core said, I agree, ice cream for the wind drooling face. Trufflat said, lol.
Just quick? Wait. Quick isn't legendary. Where's your legendary item? You gave me a legendary gunner without a legendary item. Bastard.
EZE Fallout said, hi Rob and friends. Happy Saturday.
Easy, welcome aboard.
00 Core said, US cool. EZE Fallout said,
oh, there's one
zero
more.
hand waving. Lantry Mage said, I have not been in the dark side since Clinton was president. Talk about Pepe Le Pew president. Trufflat said, as my brother beer mugs.
swear I heard something.
EZE Fallout. Said. Drew hey bud hand waving. Blantry Mage. Said. Ez. Lyrical Moon Raven. Said. Hi. EZE. 00 Core. Said. Clinton has nothing on some of the ones who followed after him. Tears of joy. EZE Fallout. Said. Mage saluting face. Barbarian King.
Need
Said.
some? That should
Hi
send a message
as
to the
cool.
gunners to stay off my back.
EZE Fallout. Said. Moon Raven
I'm
smiling
sure they
face
heard
with
you
open
loud and
hands.
clear.
EZE
Definitely.
Fallout.
The gunners, it's always
Said.
about the bottom
Barbarian cool thumbs
They
up.
just lost this entire way
00
station.
Core.
That cost
Said.
big.
Clinton was one
they
of
have
the
no way of
least
knowing I was
egregious
involved.
ones we have
Anyway,
had. Tears
I
of
guess I owe you a
joy.
favor now.
Quick smoke.
After all, you hired
Said.
me, but
No
I'm the one who dragged you
politics,
out here.
please.
You don't owe me. You clearly needed the help.
Sure, but I like everything to remain nice and even. And you're one up on me. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here.
00
Lead on,
Core.
boss.
Said. Oh, I'm not trying to be political, I'm just making a joke. Tears of joy.
What do we have here?
00 Core. Said. But I hear ya, Mikey, slightly smiling face.
Can't go wrong with armor.
Perfect.
Where's the Barnes character? I didn't see his body. Did we accidentally blow him off the overpass? That's Winlock. Conscript. There's Barnes. I did see him. Okay. We can
Quick
fast
smoke.
travel from here.
Said. I understand zero, but snowflakes melt with certain jokes, lol. Trufflat.
That's true.
Said. Well, hell, I think I should run for president. Lol, free beef jerky to all American citizens and beer as long as you have a job, lol. 00 Core.
Wait,
Said,
you're gonna pay us in beef jerky and
Mikey,
beer?
Midpoint rolling on the floor laughing.
If you're gonna pay in beef jerky and beer, you gotta arrange some kind of housing situation, because my landlord doesn't accept that for rent. But I'll be right back, because I have to run to the little streamer's room, and then I have to let the lieutenant out.
Blantry Mage. Said. Sorry, I was just comparing a Warner Brother character to him. All have a cool one on me beer. 00 Core. Said. Wait, no free jerky for those of us on disability, loudly crying, sir uncle disappointed. Trufflat. Said. Lol. EZE Fallout. Said. Can I hold the beer and get double rations of beef jerky? Trufflat. Said. Definitely, Ez. EZE Fallout. Said. Open mouth smile. Marty61 plays. Said. Good and happy Saturday, Rob and everyone in chat. Also, my apologies to any of you who were chatting on my stream this morning. Wifey's birthday, so Marty couldn't play much. Trufflat. Said. Never said I would be a popular president, 0 lol, but I'm guessing you can push brooms, so I will definitely put you to work, brother. Glantry Mage said, Marty, good morning. Barbarian King said, punishing the retired no jerky for me pouting. Lyrical Moon Raven said, hi, Marty. EZE Fallout said, Marty hand waving open mouth smile. 00 Core said, it's all good at Marty 61 plays winking face. 00 Core said, and morning at Marty 61 plays cool. Trufflat said, lol barbarian. Quick Smoke said, Mr. Marty howdy.
Where are we going?
Glantry Mage said, happy birthday to your wife. Family love. Beer mugs.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday.
EZE Fallout said, birthday cake gift. Trufflat said, the funny thing barbarian, even though you're retired, you still pay taxes one way or another. Barbarian King said, hi Marty birthday cake. 00 Core said, if by pushing a broom you mean pushing said broom in an area with no other humans to interact with, then maybe true, but otherwise not gonna happen. Hot beverage.
Playtime's over! Okay, that looked like it hurt.
EZE Fallout said, my property taxes more than doubled this year, thumbs up. 00 Core said, holy crap, that sucks, disappointed.
Find anything useful on him?
Slacker_E said, hi Ez. EZE Fallout said, slacker cool hand waving. Trufflat said, I think you would be okay. 0 You're a very likable person. Just believe in yourself, bro. EZE Fallout said, 0 Yeah it stinks. Slacker_E said, is your insurance bad also Ez?
My insurance doubled this year. That really took a bite out of my finances.
Hello, ma'am.
00 Core said, true, the first time someone grabbed without me being prepared for it, I would damn near kill them before I knew what was happening, so no, not likely tears of joy.
Radar beacon.
EZE Fallout said, it's good insurance but the house is paid off, so that helps. 00 Core said, there is a reason I never leave my house.
Each robo-brain's
Hot
radar beacon
beverage.
has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with
Glantry
enough data
Mage
to break the code.
said,
So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help
INFLASHION
us
is
trace
so
the
much fun.
mechanist signal.
With a capital bold letters of F and U inflation. Glantry Mage said,
Don't worry.
beer.
I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another robo-brain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Let me guess. This is going to involve a lot of walking.
Your astuteness is impressive.
00
If my
Core
calculations are
said,
correct,
Glantry rolling on the floor
Oh, this
laughing.
isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Trufflat said, "Well, I think you would be okay, buddy. I would give you a job in my body shop."
It's going to take something a bit stronger to overcome these foes. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize
Slacker
Hey, true. If you're looking to hire somebody to scowl at people and
raised about $50 in 13
drink beer,
years.
I'd be more than
I'm
happy
your
to
guy.
accompany you, if you like. If not, then all that remains is to wish you good luck.
EZE Fallout said, "Slacker, that's awesome." Trufflat said, "RP would be a good fit in the office."
I'm telling you, I scowl at people and drink beer with the best of them.
Slacker_E said, "I can manage your work YT viewing true." 00 Core said, "Why did they raise your taxes so high as?" Thinking face.
One of the things my mom
said,
always told me,
"Lol,
Easy,
slacker."
is anytime your assessment goes up on your property, always challenge it. It's not necessarily going to make your assessment go back down, but it forces them to send the assessor back out and justify the assessment.
Slacker_E said, "I gotta head to work. Later all." EZE Fallout said, "0. They really can't justify the hike. But I did get a new traffic light lol." 00 Core said, "Have a great day, Slacker cool."
Be safe, Slacker.
EZE Fallout said, "Take care, Slacker." Barbarian King said, "TC Slacker." Trufflat said, "See ya, Slacker." Lyrical Moon Raven said, "Be careful, Slacker, and try to have a good night."
Always wanted my own trailer. Be midnight blue with a leopard skin interior. Hey, he's living in a cave.
That sounds exactly like you, dude.
Glantry Mage said, "Have a good one, Slacker." 00 Core said, "Ha ha ha, as if one traffic light makes up for that crap rolling on the floor laughing. Wow, really got your money's worth there." Person face palming, they clearly just want that greenback tears of joy.
If the
EZE Fallout said, "And we got a new fire station."
If the tax rate didn't go up, your individual assessment did.
EZE Fallout said, 0 lol exactly.
If your assessment went up, you should always challenge it. If the rate went up, then it had to be approved by the legislature, and you should make it clear to your legislature that they are not going to have a job anymore.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
Because, remember, you're the ones who put them in office. Granted, all you can do is kick them back out of office. You can't really undo their tax rate increase. But at least you can single out their
EZE Fallout said,
actions as having
"Rob, the fix is in,
consequences."
unfortunately."
Yeah, I get it. I lived in small towns. I've lived in big towns. I know what the the politics is like, but at least you have some options. You can make life difficult for them. They're not unassailable. Even when the fix is in, you can make life difficult for them as homeowners. Frequently, they think they have more control than they really do.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
00 Core said, "Hey Rob and guys, what is the difference between a regular king-size
Safety
bed
off.
and a Cali king-size bed?"
California
Thinking
King.
face cause the bed I'm gonna buy is a Cali King. Hot beverage.
A California King is longer.
They're here! Over here! This is a joke.
Duelist boxing glove. You can go screw yourself.
Wasting my time.
EZE Fallout said, "Lol. 00 Core said, "Okay, so the Cali King is bigger. That might explain why my mom is worried as to whether we can get up to my apartment. Tears of joy." Lyrical Moon Raven.
The Cali
said,
King is
"A king
longer.
mattress is wider and shorter, measuring 76 inches wide by 80 inches long. A California King is longer and narrower, measuring 72 inches wide by 84 inches long." 00 Core said, "As it's a Cali King pillow top and she is selling it to me with the frame winking face."
You know what? I think I want to put him into robo armor.
EZE Fallout said, "Awesome.
Robot right leg, robot right arm. Robot chest. Robot left arm. Sturdy robot chest. Oh, robot head? They set off their own booby traps when they came out, which
Pretty sure we're not alone.
00 Core said,
which is
"And
actually
also
pretty funny.
that's great news, Lyrical, cause I'm tall and the longer the bed the better. Tears of joy."
Yeah, Cali Kings are for tall people. That's for sure. All right.
00 Core
What's up?
said, "Well damn, I guess I got really lucky that a friend of my mom is selling a Cali King now that I know that. Cool."
His chest piece is 3535. The robot is 1410.
Trufflat
2720.
said, Cali bed comes with smog lol.
It comes with better smog, yeah.
Zero Core said, yeah, I can't sleep on anything smaller than a queen size cause my feet would stick way off the end of the bed. Tears of joy. EZE Fallout said, and 00 Core said, true rolling on the floor laughing. EZE Fallout said, lol true.
What is this? That's a Protectron tube without one in it?
Glantry Mage said, it just learned about this today. Thanks guys. Beer.
Well, I'm glad we could be an informative bunch.
Glantry Mage said, yes. Trufflat said, watch that informative bunch talk buddy lol.
Well, you know, semi-informative. We're also a bunch of loons.
EZE Fallout said, we don't take kindly to informative bunch stuff round these parts. 00 Core said, oh hey at Lyrical Moon Raven, did you check out those links I told you about that I posted in my Discord? Thinking face, just curious, slightly smiling face.
So let's check this out. Alright, that terminal opens this door from the other side. So that's going to be the Skyrim door to come out.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, honestly, love, with all the bull going on right now, I haven't had an opportunity to. Zero Core said, dear God, I swear my brain and my fingers literally never cooperate with each other when I'm trying to type weary. Lyrical Moon Raven said, sadly, my stress levels are shot. Anxiety and depression is up.
Find anything useful?
00 Core said, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about your family friend disappointed. Lyrical Moon Raven said, love, the situation has gotten worse, if that's even possible. EZE Fallout said, Moon Raven, sorry to hear that.
As am I.
00
not
Core
know
said, well, I will be keeping her in my prayers. Lyrical prayer beads. Barbarian King said, ah, that's sad. Lyrical.
Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Why not let the robot deal with it?
Lyrical Moon Raven said, I really do appreciate it, guys.
Intruder, identify yourself.
I got nothing over here. Over there! Get him!
Identify yourself. Abiding citizens will not be harmed. Scan false alarm. Standing.
You're messing with the best.
Trufflat said, you need some dirt. Lyrical. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. I really do feel for you. Lantry Mage said, take each step to get through the clouds before you can step back out into the sunlight. You got this. Beer. Lyrical Moon Raven said, lol. True. Lyrical Moon Raven said, dirt sounds good right about now. Love. Lyrical Moon Raven said, thanks. Gleantry. Trufflat said, Oregon dirt. EZE Fallout said, Rob, I'm sending all the rare vendors to Bunker Hill along with my own vendors. Should make for a booming location. Trufflat
that is
said,
a good
nothing better than the waters from Crater Lake.
that is a good location.
EZE Fallout said, true, you so dirty. Trufflat said, lol as. Lyrical Moon Raven said, what's wrong with mud baths? Lyrical Moon Raven said, I hear they're pretty relaxing.
I don't know if anything's wrong with a mud bath.
Lantry Mage said, and good for your skin.
Supposed to be very good for the skin. Can't say that I've ever personally done a mud bath, although I've been covered in mud more than my fair share. I don't think that's what they meant when they said mud baths.
Trufflat said, and apparently, if you've ever watched Predator, a good mud bath will help you against thermal. Lol. EZE Fallout said, mud bath always leads to mud wrestling.
And who doesn't like some good mud wrestling?
Barbarian King said, rolling on the floor laughing. Glantry Mage said, "Go mudding with pickups and grab a bunch of country folk to go with you. They will bring the beer." Barbarian King said, "Sounds like a slippery situation." EZE Fallout said,
Guess what I just
"Lol."
got?
Zero Core
Remind me not to mess
said,
with you when you're in
"I
that
just
thing.
had a genius
So,
idea.
you impressed
Sell
yet?
purified
Sold?
dirt for making the mud for mud baths and mud wrestling. You could make a fortune rolling on the floor laughing." Zero Core said, "Yes, I know that sounds like a contradiction in terms. Purified dirt rolling on the floor laughing."
No, it's not a contradiction.
Glantry Mage said, "Beer mug's open mouth smile." Trufflat said, "Yari's country folk always have beer and things in the truck. We think will get us out of that slippery situation, lol." EZE Fallout
Now then,
said,
where was I going?
"Canned mud, just add water." Trufflat said, "Lol, as." EZE Fallout said, "Good point, true." Barbarian King said, "Lol."
This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth,
EZE Fallout said, "Country folk have the best toys."
scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies, who only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice.
Trufflat said, "We try as." EZE Fallout said, "Lol."
Any other mines?
Glantry Mage said, "Yes, they do, or they build it themselves and come up with something that will show up on the news." Trufflat said, "I still have some old school Walmart plastic bags in my truck stuffed behind the seat. Not sure why, but my mind tells me I can catch oil with it and put it back in the truck, lol." Barbarian King said, "Collision. EZE Fallout said, "Rolling on the floor laughing." Glantry Mage said, "Rolling on the floor laughing."
Maybe I'm just a rust devil wearing a clever disguise.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Why don't you just tell me why you're here, and why we're even bothering to have this conversation?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for, and you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill 2 simple conditions. 1, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And 2, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
You don't. You're just going to have to trust me. So, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
00 call. Said, I'm so going to remember that line. Tears of joy. How can I put this so someone of your processing speed can understand? Rolling on the floor laughing, that's great. Tears of joy. Lantry Mage. Said, here's come the boom. EZE Fallout. Said, I see right through you. Robo face. Barbarian King. Said, fire fire.
No kidding, right?
Destroyed Ahab? Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Disappearing act. Huh?
What's the way out of here? I thought the door was behind Ahab.
Attention. Fugitives should be considered armed and dangerous.
No shit. I just killed Ahab.
Warning.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Apprehend.
Dumbass coward.
Nuka-Cola.
Trufflat. Said, okay RP, I have to ask because I know you've done it. The worst thing I ever had to train for was ocean rescue because my ass is petrified of getting eaten by a shark, lol. EZE Fallout. Said, she's the brains of the operation.
The worst thing I ever had to do was winter combat training. I had to go to Iceland for winter combat training.
really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Trufflat said, I could probably be okay with that because I don't think a longhorn sheep is going to eat me. Trufflat said, lol. Glantry Mage said, that is a crazy amount of fusion cores, 0.77 of them. What, you robbed a fusion core seller? Open mouth smile. EZE Fallout said, did you see any Vikings?
Intruder, identify yourself.
Well, I'm pretty sure most of the people in Iceland are descended from Vikings, so. I'll say
Area
yes.
secure.
Glantry Mage said, my family was not their ease. Glantry Mage said, Ez.
Get out of the way!
EZE Fallout said, lol. Trufflat said, I do love how they named it Iceland, and then they named the other island Greenland. Trufflat said, very good tactical response.
Fucking A. How far back it? Asshat kept standing in the way.
EZE Fallout said, lol.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand directly between you and the,
Barbarian King said,
thing
eyes,
shooting
skull,
at
and
you.
crossbones. EZE Fallout said, fearful face. Glantry Mage said, even though the lands do the opposite of each other. Trufflat said, exactly Mage.
You don't look like one of
Barbarian
the rest
King said,
What are you
great,
doing
get to see
here?
the fight again. Fire collision, rolling on the floor laughing.
Maybe I'm just a rust devil wearing a clever disguise.
Please, don't insult my intelligence.
EZE
Why don't you
Fallout
just tell me why you're
said,
here,
instant
and why we're even
replay.
bothering to have this conversation?
What did the rust devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say.
Trufflat
it hasn't
said,
gotten me very
replay,
far,
I'm
but
throwing
it
a
has
flag that
saved
was
me from the
definitely
same
holding
fate
and
as
I
my
challenge
other
it.
unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you.
EZE Fallout
Back to
said,
my original
lol.
question. What are you
Hunting
doing
down a
here?
radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the
EZE
typical
Fallout
part scavenger type
said,
to me.
I bet this
I
robot has a
calculated
glass
a
jaw.
98.8%
00
chance
core
that you're looking for
said,
the mechanist.
well, I
If
just
I'm
measured,
correct,
and with a Kali
and I
King the
usually
first
am,
will have
then
just enough
perhaps we can help
space at
each
the
other
foot
with
of
our
the bed to walk
respective
past my dresser
predicaments.
and open the drawers. Cool.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away
Lieutenant,
as
you don't
can
need
from these
peanuts.
lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
EZE Fallout.
How do I
Said,
know you'll keep up your
Zero,
end of
that's
the
good
bargain?
news.
You don't.
0
You're just
0
going to
Core.
have to trust
Said,
me.
but sadly
So,
it's going to
do we
block
have
a
a deal?
plugin, so I will have to connect a surge protector, so I can still access
A
the power
wise
plugs.
decision.
Hot beverage.
Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Trufflat. Said, wait a fucking minute, I guess this is the first time I noticed your hair is that long and you have a clean, cut braided hairstyle with a white beard. Man, do you like a new age Gandalf? 0 0 Core. Said, God, I can't wait for payday to roll around. I really want that bed. Tears of
Thanks.
joy. Barbarian King. Said, assented, always the way, give in one hand and take back with the other.
Where are you?
Well, come on.
0 0
wait
Core.
around for more
Said,
horrifying
I
monstrosities.
haven't had a good bed since I was like 25. Disappointed. 0 0 Core. Said, my last bed was terrible AF. Hot beverage. Trufflat. Said, now I totally picture you with crazy rings and a pipe. Lol. Barbarian King. Said, lol.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
EZE Fallout. Said, True, rolling on the floor laughing.
Show your face. Come on, I dare you.
EZE Fallout. Said, save. Glantry Mage. Said, open mouth smile, do not forget the awesome pointy hat. 0 0 Core. Said, true, I could totally see Rob playing Gandalf. Tears of joy.
Yeah, I am a bit of a Viking. I could probably pass as a wizard.
Glantry Mage. Said, save.
I saved right after Ahab.
Zero Zero Core. Said, yes, I agree, save. Tears of joy. Trufflat. Said, with your style RPU and I am not best friends, just so you know, like Kevin Hart said, no, your bullshit is my bullshit and my bullshit is your bullshit because we're best friends. Lol. Trufflat. Said, now. Glantry Mage. Said, BRB. EZE Fallout. Said, rolling on the floor laughing.
You really are taking the path of most resistance
EZE
here,
Fallout.
aren't you?
Said, Mage thumbs up. Trufflat. Said, yeah, I'm doing things and trying that talk-to-text bullshit that never works for
Feeling
me.
eyes on my back.
My cheeks must be too chubby for this stupid phone to understand what I'm saying, lol. Barbarian King said, "What RP has a bull? Didn't know that." EZE Fallout said, "You can't handle my cheeks, phone."
Put down your weapons and submit to authority.
Trufflat said, "Yeah, he has a ball in his apartment or condo, but he can't barbecue on his porch.
Playing
Crazy
games
world we
with
live
me,
in, Barbarian." Barbarian King said, "Lol."
Warning.
Trufflat said, "I said, freaking bull."
Confirmed kill. The hell are they?
Up there somewhere?
Do not be alarmed. Order will be.
Find anything useful on him?
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
There was more than one behind us over here.
EZE Fallout said,
What a let.
"Lol, well, we are having a ball on his stream, so that also will work true." Trufflat said, "Lol, as."
Continuing search for fugitive. Search complete. No hostiles detected. Standing down.
Safety up.
Don't call me a little bitch. I'm a big bitch.
Barbarian King said, "We're having a ball on stream, but I don't have my ball gown on. Darn, I feel so underdressed. Cool."
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Don't you worry.
EZE Fallout said, rolling on the floor laughing barbarian.
I will definitely tell you if I want you to carry anything.
Glantry Mage said, Dog. EZE Fallout said, Woof.
Just walk on over there, why don't you? Unexplored area of the thing. Second answer, muscle system sewage.
That's it.
Zero Core said, the way McGreedy said that made it sound like he wants to steal all your valuable items.
I know,
on
right?
The floor laughing. Glantry Mage said, Dog, good dog.
What the hell was that?
Okay, that looked like it hurt.
I was just worried that I was going to run into Tessa.
EZE Fallout said, 0 lol.
I was going to try and steal the fusion core out of her armor and force her to jump out of it.
Remind me not to mess with you when you're in that thing.
Glantry Mage said, Tessa is coming up soon.
It would be cool if I could get
Trufflat said,
Tessa
that
to
was your
jump out.
first mistake, RP. As a man we know we can never take a woman's fusion core, lol.
We can never find a woman's fusion core.
EZE Fallout said, lol. Glantry Mage said, lol.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of
Trufflat
here. Not optimal.
said,
An
exactly, you
increased
just
effort
keep
could have an
shooting until you
impact on
hit
the
something.
odds.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, I am going to keep my mouth shut on that one. EZE Fallout said, open mouth smile. Barbarian King said, lol. Glantry Mage said, unless you're like your truly winking face.
Weapons cold.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
I actually
Marius
want
Penguin
her armor.
said, what mission are you at?
We are doing Automatron. We're rescuing
EZE
Jezebel
Fallout.
right now.
Walk 100
Said,
miles if I knew there was a
Marius
pile of
hand
caps waiting for
waving.
me at the end.
004
And welcome aboard, Marius.
Said, hello Marius
alert.
Claw.
Anomaly
Marius
detected.
Penguin. Said, hi guys.
Engaging.
Lantry Mage. Said, hello Marius.
Can't take much more.
Made a big mistake for me.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
I still have a pulse grenade. I wanted to take your armor.
Killed her myself.
Lantry Mage. Said, I love adding her stuff and weapons to my mechanist build.
I told you I was a damn good shot.
Why is all of her stuff marked with a star?
Lyrical Moon Raven. Said, hi, Marius. Lantry Mage. Said, she is a legend. Barbarian King. Said, hi Marius.
Hey.
Need some?
You're going to be carrying some stuff. That and none of that dropped weight? Here. There we go. I can get you a frame to build on. No problem. It's a kind of cool weapon. Hey.
Hey.
Let's see what you got.
Jewels. Said, Rob, quick visit, still feeling rough I'm afraid, but wanted to say hi. Hi everyone, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart.
Hey Jules, welcome aboard. I understand.
00 Core. Said, Jules smiling face with open hands. Barbarian King.
What am I
said,
carrying that's
hi
junk?
Julie Blue Heart. EZE Fallout. Said,
Well, I don't
Jules
need a
feel
10
better
pound
smiling
weight.
face with open hands. Jules. Said, how's everyone doing?
I can drop a cigarette carton.
So now you're just throwing stuff away.
Earlier he was criticizing me for picking it up, now he's criticizing me for dropping it.
Glantry Mage said, Heart Jewels Beer Hello 00 Core said, I'm terrible disappointed. I posted a note on my medicine cabinet that says, take your morning meds.
It's
and
afternoon.
After going to the bathroom like 6 times today, I just now remembered to take them with.
Thank goodness. Yes, we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
You hear about that farm?
Jewels said, Hey Lyrical. Trufflat said, Shushing face. Jewels said, I love doing this, Rob. EZE Fallout said, BRB Rob, need to pick up my daughter from her friend's house.
Roger. I'll be here. Well, at least until 1300.
Glantry Mage said, Drive safe. Jewels said, Take care. A smiling face with open hands. Trufflat said, Copy as.
Alright, we have to get you a robo frame for your power armor. Yours isn't going to be as cool as mine, because mine's XO1, but you'll get your own T60 set. How do you like that? Well, it's not really going to be yours, it's just going to be yours while you're traveling with me. But it's kind of like yours. It's like temporarily yours.
Barbarian King said, TCS.
Come on, man. You like shooting this place up?
Zero Core said, BRB gonna measure the elevator to see if a Cali King mattress will fit in it. Tears of joy.
On the plus side, the box spring is usually split.
Hey.
Well? Time to split up the loot?
Trufflat said, use the stairs, it will fit. Glantry Mage said, don't strain yourself or hurt yourself moving. Beer mugs.
We're gonna have to go, I think. Sanctuary will have a repair. I never fast travel into Sanctuary.
Trufflat said, hell, I think I could drive a 1979 Honda Civic up a flight of stairs.
Well, true, you could park a Civic on a Cali King and have room on all four sides.
Glantry Mage said, rolling on the floor laughing.
Hello, ma'am. General.
Hey, General.
Hey, these patrols are getting bigger, more frequent, and better armed. Hi, dog meat. Oh, I left a suit of armor here.
Lyrical Moon Raven said, no. You mean a pregnant roller skate. A speed bump on wheels. It's called a Geo Metro.
I had a Metro convertible for a while. That is a speed bump on wheels.
Glantry Mage said, that's the mod. You and what army? Nice. Beer.
It is.
Zero Core said, wow, it will be a tight fit. Tears of joy. The elevator is so small from corner to corner diagonally is exactly 84 inches. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, we're gonna have to follow the Brotherhood of Steel around for a while.
So I might be able to squeeze it in diagonally. Tears of joy.
Because we need to follow the Brotherhood of Steel around for a while, and when they get their asses kicked, loot their dead soldiers. We need to get some power armor pieces off of them.
00 Core said, and no way in hell am I trying to lift a Cali King up 4 flights of stairs at Trufflat. Tears of joy.
Alright, you don't get a suit of power armor yet, McCready. I know you're upset about that. Let's get back to Starlight. Because Jezebel needs a body. I did promise her a body.
00 Core said, -0. (00 Core said, sorry make that 8 flights cause it 2 flights per floor. Hot beverage. Lyrical Moon Raven said, you might have to. 0. I'd get help regardless. 00 Core
the final
said,
radar beacon.
what the hell, I did not type that -0 confused face.
There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about the Meta?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
I don't understand.
Let me explain.
Trufflat said, I'm a little dude compared to you. 0. I could carry that mattress up 8 flights of stairs.
They're not that bad to carry, 0.
They'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set.
You just have to use leverage.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Trufflat said, yeah, what RP said, just use leverage. My leverage is my stupid ass back. Lol.
Yeah, they're awkwardly shaped. That's the only problem with them.
Zero Core said, I can't lift more than 25 pounds without causing myself serious back issues and pain though. So yeah, not for me, it won't be easy. Disappointed.
Where's Jezebel?
Glantry Mage said, well, at least in your Starlight the people still wearing their clothes. Unlike in mine where the doctor kept ending up in her undergarments. Lol. Trufflat said, damn.
Well, yeah, that does happen to some tall people, Zero. That I understand that.
Zero Core said, by the way, I am starting to really like a DA purple heart.
Aluminum, ceramic, circuitry, rubber, and adhesive. I just listed all that stuff off and forgot it as soon as I got off of there. Rubber, circuitry, ceramic, aluminum, and adhesive. Rubber, circuitry, ceramic. I just picked up a ton of this stuff. You're telling me I loaded all that in here?
Well, crap, buddy. I didn't think a 6'3", 250-pound man couldn't lift more than 25 pounds. I guess I take advantage of what I can do, and I don't pay attention to other people as much as I should.
Sometimes people who are really tall have serious back
while
injuries.
Watching you play this ADA is totally growing on me smiling face.
Sometimes tall people end up with the back issues because of how tall they are. True, it's unfortunate because we all have the same number of vertebrae in our back, and it creates issues.
Zero Core said, 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds. You were so close. You clearly have better memory than I do at Trufflat. Tears of joy.
Yeah, it was close. I didn't remember how tall you were. I knew you were a big guy though.
Lol. Zero.
I knew you were a big guy. All right. Aluminum, adhesive, ceramics. I know I just picked up a whole bunch of that stuff at the Rust Devil's place, and I still need more? Wow. All right. Rubber, circuitry, ceramic, aluminum, and adhesive. Try and remember this.
Trufflat said, so I was 1 inch short and 5 pounds less. They even out. Lol. Zero Core said, tears of joy. Trufflat said, or I should say 5 pounds more. Sorry, my bad. Trufflat said, close enough for those people I hang out with anyways lol. 00 Core said, yeah well the fact you remembered it that closely is impressive to me cool.
Yeah, I mean, all I remembered was that, you know, he's the freaking Sasquatch.
Trufflat said, for only a couple years buddy, it was my job to pay attention to detail. Zero Core said, I think I'm going to have to look up some memory exercises to see if I can improve my memory. Hot beverage. Trufflat said, but honestly, detail is only in the eyes of the beholder. Anyone can make any situation the way they want it, or perceive it.
There. I gave Jezebel exactly what she asked for. I got her away from there,
said,
and I gave her a body.
For all I know my memory might start improving on its own now that my stress levels are so much lower. Hot beverage.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I could do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils, poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I'm a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Trufflat said, RP, can I freely speak? Nothing religious or political. Trufflat.
Well, you know the rules, True.
Or derogatory. 00 Core.
You know the rules, as long as you're not going after somebody.
I haven't felt so good in ages. Even while I was healing from bruised ribs, I still was feeling better than I had felt in many years. Hot beverage.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming.
But yes, you can always speak freely as long as you're not picking a fight or going politics or religion.
Instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I find that very hard to believe.
I can't imagine why. It's actually quite simple. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
You don't help people by killing them. That's insane.
On the contrary, assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death
Trufflat
and put them out of
said,
their likely chance of misery
"No worries,
than to
bro.
deplete my
I said
limited
something on my
time.
Discord that
It's
was meant for
actually
DM
quite
and I was drunk and
elementary.
forgot how to do
But
it.
given your
Since
minimal
then,
intellect,
and since that,
I
thought,
suppose I
it
should
has
be
actually opened
surprised
my
you
eyes
don't
to a little bit
understand.
more." Trufflat said, "So I'm looking at things differently." 00 Core said, "You know it's funny though when
you're
I
going to
was
be a
a
brain
kid and we
pate if
didn't
you don't
have
tell me how to access
smartphones
the
that
Mechanist
saved our
facility.
numbers,
There's no
etc.
need to be rude.
I
It's
had
rather
every
simple,
single
really,
phone
in
number
order
of
to gain entry to
everyone
the
I knew
Mechanist facility.
memorized.
You're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course.
00
I suspect
Core
you'll have quite a
said,
tale to tell.
"I partially
return.
blame tech for my
But then
memory
again,
issues
I'd
having
be
become
surprised if
reliant
you
on
ever
it for
return at
such
all."
things. At least partially. Hot beverage."
Yeah, I think a lot of us have. You just broke my diner. Witch.
00 Core said, "Because I feel like I allowed my brain to get lazy by relying on tech too much."
I
Hot
think a lot of
beverage.
us over time rely on
Trufflat said,
tech.
"I will not apologize for what I said, because it was my feelings, but the where, in the place that I could have changed."
I think that's a fair way to look at it, True. You said what you felt, and you said at the time what you were thinking and feeling. It may not have been appropriate to say at that point in time, but perhaps the only apology due would be the method of saying it, not what was said. Is that a fair way to word it? Not trying to put words in your mouth, of course. How's he
Heads
doing?
up.
So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
Trufflat
Completely self-taught, you
said,
know. Picked
"Fair."
up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and never looked back.
Glantry
Always thought
Mage
it was smarter to
said,
hit my targets at long
"That is why
range.
civilization is
I mean,
taking
why
one
take
step
chances,
forward and
right?
two steps back.
Besides, I had to come
When
up
we
with
are
every trick
humans,
in the
forget
book to
what it
survive the
means to be
capital
human."
wasteland.
I can't imagine how difficult it must have been out there.
Well, at least I wasn't alone. Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16. We kind of had a policy there. No adults. When you were 16, we packed up and left. I know, it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
Barbarian King
Pretty
said,
brave.
"Hot
Bunch of
beverage
kids living
cookie."
alone like that?
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the capital wasteland for a while. I took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with the caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know. I guess it started to catch up with me. So I quit, which pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it. My whole life in a nutshell.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
Well, you've earned it. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I know I tend to be arrogant and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of me. And now that we've been traveling together for a while, I'm beginning to realize how much I missed having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that
Avalanche
I'm going to do everything I
Multimedia
can to see that it
said,
stays this way.
"How are we today,
that's all
Rob?
I had to
No
say.
Elder
Hope
Scrolls
you got something out
today."
of all that.
I sort of broke my ENB while I was doing an update. So I fell back on something I knew the channel would enjoy while I do the repair this week. And welcome aboard, Tony.
Barbarian King said, "Hi, Tony."
Where'd Ada go? Ada. I might have to leave,
Glantry Mage
Ada
said, "Harpy, is this character romancing anyone?" Trufflat said, "Exactly, RP. My footprint might seem small, but I don't pay attention to the fact that my footprint might be bigger than it actually is. At times I forget that." Glantry Mage said,
That's
"Hey
an
Tony."
understatement.
Lyrical
Rudest
Moon Raven
robot
said,
ever.
"Hi,
did warn you,
Tony."
but you were successful in learning how to gain access to the Mechanist.
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility.
Trufflat
Very smart.
said,
In fact,
"Hey
chances are
Tony."
high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say.
Avalanche
Now, if you're
Multimedia
ready, I believe
said,
you have an MSAT to install.
"Okay, I see.
Would you
Well,
allow me to
happy
assist
to
you on this
report
mission?
channel drive has successfully transferred to 8 TB, so 4 TB is now available for test."
Oh, good, Tony. I'm glad that it went well.
Of course, Ada. Let's go.
Lead the way.
Do I want to send him back?
Trufflat
I'll have an easier time
And a
finding
friend
him
recently in the
here.
past few weeks told me my shit still stinks, lol. Avalanche Multimedia
Well,
said, "Hey,
It's good to
true
have friends that
left-facing
keep you
fist."
grounded, True.
Building something useful, I hope.
Avalanche Multimedia said, "Hey lyrical sis, red heart, smiling face with open hands, smiling face with open hands."
I wish I could see.
Avalanche Multimedia said, "Glanty Mirage, hello, but have we met?" Trufflat said, "You know me, RP. I'm not a fan of orders, or I should say criticism, shushing face, but don't tell anyone, lol. I have a reputation to uphold."
Yeah, I know.
Avalanche
I kind of
Multimedia
like that Gorgon
said,
helm
"Hello,
for,
BK cowboy hat face."
but I like the name of the succubus helm.
certainly know your way around a workbench.
There you go. Ada, you're a beast. And now you look like one. And you've got an Assaultron laser.
Avalanche Multimedia said, "What we discussing true?"
And Jezebel is perfectly harmless.
Trufflat said, "Stupid pineapple on pizza."
There will be no pineapple on the pizza. I don't think we have enough time before we're shutting
Avalanche
down
Multimedia
for...
said, "Crime on pizzas."
Yeah, look, I like pineapple. It's great on pineapple upside down cake. It's even good on roast ham. It doesn't go on a pizza. No.
Glantry Mage said, "Oh no, not that."
Oh, it's right near the airport.
Glantry Mage said, ham."
Ham with some pineapples and cloves stuck to the outside of it and baked slow in the oven all day long.
Trufflat said, "Fresh pineapple is awesome. I love it, but it's not a pizza thing. I love pizza second to fried chicken." 00 Core said, "Pineapple does go on pizza and it's super delicious." Drooling face.
Zero, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you're mistaken that way.
Tongue out. Avalanche Multimedia said, "Glantry Mage, nice to meet you anyway."
It's unfortunate that you're mistaken that way, but we can still be friends. You just have to stay
Trufflat
this far away.
Said, "Oh, and maybe a fresh homemade lasagna, man. I can get down with some lasagna."
I haven't had a good lasagna in a little while. We need to do that again at the house here. But I like sausage in my lasagna, and my wife likes to make it with ground beef. So.
Glantry Mage said, "Tongue out. I am currently doing a Homer Simpson right now. Tongue out."
We're talking food, and and Glantry's just like, ah.
Trufflat said, "I'm poor, so I very rarely make homemade lasagna, but the Stufas Meat Lovers lasagna, frozen in the grocery store, is awesome." 00 Core said, "Oh dear God, fresh lasagna." Drooling face. OMG, I haven't had homemade lasagna since I was in my 20s. I think disappointed.
I would have to
Avalanche
go through...
Multimedia said, "You camera slipped. RP, you're dropping behind webcam."
I would have to go through my paperwork, but I think I have my mom's lasagna recipe somewhere. And other than spending the day making my own sauce, because I will not spend the whole day making my own tomato sauce. Because she would spend all day Saturday making tomato sauce so that she could make a lasagna on Sunday. That's more than I'm going to do.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
Trufflat said, if you wouldn't mind, can you send me the recipe on Discord? I would definitely love to try it.
If I can find it, I certainly will. Because that's my difficulty, is a lot of my old paperwork disappeared
Lantry Mage
when
said,
Harvey
I can make homemade lasagna and homemade spaghetti sauce. Trufflat said, no worries, brother.
Harvey got rid of a lot of my stuff. True. And I don't know what I still have is part of the problem. But I do periodically go through my stuff and find random things that I thought were gone. So
said, I would love a copy of said recipe as well, Rob. Cool if you can find it. That is slightly smiling face.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if I find the recipe, I will post it to my food tab and everybody can have it.
Lantry Mage said, I do it when it's a special occasion.
I see you, Laser. Now, what were you going to set off? Just an alarm?
Trufflat said, understandable. Lantry Mage said, to the right.
Oh, I know where I'm going. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I want to loot.
Trufflat said, I feel like if he digs deep enough, he probably has a bronze star somewhere hidden in the background.
No, I didn't earn a bronze star. Army Achievement Medal, Army Commendation Medal, 2 National Defense Service medals. No bronze star. Not taking credit for something I didn't do.
Lantry Mage said, the Tesla coil as you walk in the hallway.
Oh, it was to the right of the door, not above.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
I love this door. I watched Get Smart as a kid. And that's what that was supposed to be a little riff on, is the opening of the control.
Lantry Mage said, get smart, yes yummy face.
Alright, we've got this room open.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
Oh, that was a pretty crappy sensor then, because I led her in here.
Heads up.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I'm going to leave us here. for next week's...
Trufflat said, 2 defense metals.
Yeah, I've got the... I can go through my ribbon rack. It's... there's a few more I Love Me stuffs on there, but... That was soldier me. That's not retired me. I'm hippie Santa now. I want to thank everybody for coming out and sticking with me for the up to 4 hours that we were out here doing mostly Automatron with both McCready and Ada. I hope everybody had a good time. We'll be back in a couple of hours with Draco Invictus, Fainter, and Alhoon for Phasmophobia. I hope everybody will be able to tune in if you've got the time available. It's a lot of fun. We are the fearless ghost hunters for sure. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. You've been Gaming with RP.